there. We listening on YouTube about Thorfinn. If anyone's seen that anime is top tier, but it's so darn depressing. Anyways, here we are. It just clicked while I was making the title of this like for this live. I forgot this guy's name is Nate. And once I saw this train scene, look at this. This is crazy for this game, all right? Now I got all the way up to the top, okay? But who knows? Anyways, I did not know where to go afterward, but this is these game developers, they love games too. This is from Uncharted and Tomb Raiders. Now we know both Uncharted and Tomb Raiders, but more Uncharted. Nathan Drake is very good at parkour. So it's kind of funny that we got Fat Nate. This guy's name is Nate too. And we have this, the game developers put that in there as a little Easter egg, man. That's so cool. When I saw this, I was terrified and also so amazed at this game when I saw this train scene. Like, this is absolutely immaculate. Now, like I said, I got over it, okay? Oh, mother freak. But boy, is this part one of the hardest things. I thought other parts of this game was hard. They're annoying, but with enough patience you can do it. This one, wow. This took a lot of my brain. You see that? Like, it took a lot of time for my brain. I did not put it all on stream, right? So I spent hours figuring this out and finally understanding how to put my foot placement in which part in this part of the train. It is crazy. Now, my wife tried. I told her, hey, if you can make it up in 20 steps, just to there's two trains, I think, or three, maybe two that's lodged together, right? I told her if you get to all the way, I'll give you $100, but I'll give you 30 tries. I knew I gave her a lot because it's hard as heck, and my wife doesn't have patience. And I said I'll give you $50 if you make it halfway to the next set of trains. Now on the second set of trains, right? Yeah, she didn't make it. She gave up actually. Now this is all I told her. It's all about foot placement and camera angles, but she just could not.
We go.
Ooh. That really sucks. Now, anybody's lost on this train, I will show you exactly what to do. Doesn't mean I'll make it at times, but like this part, you gotta angle it right there, and then you gotta stomp your foot here. I kept going to the right, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to get past this part. Well, this is how you get past it right here. Angle it this way, back up your big nasty stinky foot, just so he can get his little toenail, so you might have to back it up just a little bit more, and then bam! You see that? And then what do you think we do next? This brown briefcase right here, we angle our foot just enough to boom, we clench it. See? If you clench your butt cheeks hard enough, anything's impossible? I mean, possible. Anything's possible when you clench your cheeks, homie. Anything. Anything and everything, homie. What's Gucci, baby? Um, Crikey. Sometimes I always forget to go right with the camera. Okay, I think that's a good step. Now this is where you got to be careful. You see, this is the only. Well, there might be another way to get up, but this is the only way I know. Now, camera angle. You see how I'm doing it? If anyone's stuck on you, I put train on purpose because I try to look on YouTube for any advice to know where to go after a train. But I could see a lot of people being stuck at this part and giving up on the game. So I just want to show you where to place your foot and how to angle the cameras. Like I said, I'm not lying to you. I did make it all the way up there. That's Now, next step, crevice in the couch. Now, if you feel like you're not where you want to be, always in this game, do not let go when you have your foot up. Just gently. This game is teaching me a lot about patience. Now, wait, was it this one or? Okay, yeah. I think it was, and then we really stretch our feet. Aha, you see? Uh huh. Okay, now careful. You want to rebalance every time. If I was you, I would rebalance my footwork and until I'm stable with both feet, and then go for the next. Cause any mistake at this point in the game, it's a done deal of going all the way back to what we just did. Now I got to this part. Mother. Oh, thank goodness for that couch, bro. I was like, dude, do I really have to do that all over again? Now I still don't know where to go after this, but it's fine. I just want to get to the top again. Okay. Once you hit the ladder, you're on easy street. Now I did take the ladder very carefully, but I'm telling you, once you hit the ladder, it's easy street, baby. You just got to get to the ladder, and everything is on easy street. We're living on, like I said, baby steps. This game, its name is a major clue on how to tackle this game. Slow pace like a baby. Well, actually, babies just wobble. But like I say, here's your tutorial. Boom. I showed it. Chocopie showed you each step to do. So for those of you guys that got stuck on that train, there you go. Now I only showed the second part, but it is what it is. Is this Uncharted 2? It is, John. And you know what's funny? When I made the title, I realized this guy's name is Nate, just like Nathan Drake from Uncharted. The game developers of this game knew what they were doing when they he made this game. Hey, I'm watching YouTube, so make sure your comments are short. Otherwise, I won't be able to read it all. So I'm watching a story recap with the manga for Thorfinn. I don't know if you've seen that anime. I know you like Japanese anime more than Western. It's still Japanese, but it's what is it? Japanese, you know, imagination of Western Viking conflicts, right? But Thorfinn is such a good anime, dog. Like, it's just like I said, I don't really like it, but I love it because I'm not a fan of depressing animes, but it has so many life lessons in there, forgiveness, letting go of revenge and stuff. But it's just, and the fight scenes are great, dude. But it's just so depressing. That's why I don't really like too many depressing animes. It's very depressing. He loses everybody, dog. Oh, Vinland Saga. Ah, that's right. That's what it's called, right? I was just saying the main MC's name. I forgot. It is called Vinland Saga. Such a good one, man. It really is. Top tier anime, dude. Really top tier. Look at that. I'm walking on the water, baby. I'm sorry, Lord. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh, I was playing around. I almost screwed myself. Okay. Yeah, I do this with a lot of anime that hasn't played out all of it. I like watching YouTubers that watch this. I don't like reading manga myself, but I do like listening to a lot of YouTubers. I'm watching Anime Balls Deep. He has almost 3 million. Oh, but he always reads mangas that go past anime. I haven't seen it, but a lot of people say it is good, John. I think you might like it because you like that depressing kind of atmosphere. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil for you because it's on your list, but he goes through hell and he loses a lot of loved ones, and there's a lot of fun characters in there. The only thing that bores me is the political side, but that's not too much, in there. But well, actually, it is quite a bit
Oh
in
shoot.
there. But the main thing is not politics. Oh, please, you stupid. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dude, the combat oh my god, it's such a good one. But like I said, I'm torn because I don't really like depressing animes. That's why I don't really like Attack on Titans. I've never got into it because everyone just keeps dying in that show. I don't like that. And also, Attack on Titan is like military. Like, I know it's like a different kind of military, but it kind of is, and I don't like it. And you could kind of say, well, that's kind of hypocritical because you like Naruto, and Naruto, they might it's military too. It's a ninjas though. Well, I like it because it's ninjas. Okay, I don't like medieval type of anime or stuff like that. I think it's boring. So, and I try to get in, but I did read the storyline of Attack on Titans. I know kind of what happens in there without watching it because of a YouTuber. It's just way too confusing and boring. First time I watched the first episode and saw his mom get eaten by a titan, like I was just like, nope, I don't like this anime. It pisses me off. You thought I can't read everything you wrote, John. I only wrote I thought you loved Boruto more than I don't know what you said after that, but I hate Boruto. Stop trolling. You know this. Stop playing with me, dog. You know how I feel about Boruto, man. I think he's so one of the most stupidest anime as far as right now. Now, as the manga go on, the manga actually seems like it's really getting good. Like Boruto's finally stopped being a Gen Z. He's Gen Z, but he finally grew up and he became a cool dude like Sasuke. You know, like he don't talk as much as his father Naruto. Well, he does, but he's more like Sasuke than Naruto. Maybe a mixture of both. But he finally grew into himself. It's less cringy. But I'm telling you, the anime of Boruto is so cringy. I thought the snake guy from Boruto would be Berto. You keep spelling it wrong, John. You're spelling it like a burrito. Berto is a wannabe Sasuke. Yeah, he kind of is. But it's not a wannabe. It's like a disciple and mentorship, right? Sasuke, I think in the manga, he trains Boruto after like a lot of bad stuff happened. No spoilers. I'm trying not to, but like he trains him, so it's not really him being a better Sasuke. It's like you growing up and you having your dad's characteristics and stuff, and other people that taught you about life. It's like this is another person. He's such a, he's such a tonkomo, man. You'll learn as you get older, man. I'm telling you, it's when I understand it now because I'm old, and I remember when older people used to tell me things, I just brushed them off like whatever, whatever. You don't know shit. And then now I'm this age, and I'm like, dude, I was such a idiot. It's like I was so wrong about so many things. But it takes a certain age to get it, and it's okay. But like I said, the manga is a lot better. But the anime's cringy right now, dog. We're still in his young stage, and like I said, Naruto was a little. No, actually, I love Naruto from the beginning to end. Now they have to, of course, power down Naruto because he's like unstoppable, so he loses nine tails, and of course Naruto's gonna die. I don't know when he dies, but we all know this because that's gonna be Boruto's fuel to finally have some suffering. I told you, what makes a good anime protagonist is suffering, unfortunately, to make them grow. And Boruto has had no suffering thus far, except for his adventures with his friends, unlike Naruto. So it's gonna take his dad dying for him to finally level up. And I'm waiting for that to come out because that's when I think. Because so far I tried my best to like Boruto, but I hate it with a passion. I thought, like I said, I thought the snake guy was the Sasuke, but he wasn't. The Sasuke for Boruto is the other guy that Naruto adopted that transforms his arm and stuff. It's so weird. We went from ninjas with ninja powers, right, to aliens, and like that's kind of why I never finished Naruto. I finished it through the game. I never finished Naruto myself. Orochimaru. Ooh, the hey is a yeah Orochimaru. Like it's just so cool that he made this little clone of himself, kind of, or whatever. Maybe not even of himself. I don't know. But I thought he was gonna be like a big player in the Boruto, but he became a side character. Like that kind of like pissed me off too. I'm like thinking Orochimaru was such a big like antagonist even though he wasn't the strongest, like he was a villain for a long time in Naruto's butt, dog. And you're telling me a clone of his is just a side character? Like his arc was already done in the beginning, unless they're gonna bring him back up again. But he's just like a side character now, like Lee. You know, we like them, but he's just side. Like that was disappointing. You know, and then they bring in this random faux hog guy. You know, like okay, I guess he's the new Sasuke to Boruto or something. I don't know. It's just weird, dog. Maybe I'll understand it later. Now, this is where I'm stuck. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. We beat Nathan Drake's mission. Oh, maybe we're supposed to use the window and get on top of the train. I don't know. Maybe we do. John, how's your day been, man? It's not a game. Hey, wait, John. It's not. It's not a game, Gamer Boy. That's not a. Is that? That's Gamer Boy, right? I know. I remember I made a nickname for one of my younger followers that started coming in, but I don't think it's not a game. It's the Gamer Boy. I get confused because some of the guys' names is similar. Is Gamer Boy's not a game? I don't know. You know, the youngster that's been coming in. Like, I know him better, of course, because I talked to him before you, but you've met him a couple times. He's came in, y'all chatted up, and whatever. I'm talking about the last couple days. You literally seen the young guy coming here. I'm not talking about Hans or my other friends. I'm talking about the youngster. We called him Gamer Boy. He even played the game with us, dude. You know what I'm talking about. No, his name is Gamer Zone. Okay, so it's not a game. It's another youngster that I know. Okay, good. Now I know who it is. Okay, gotcha. There's another follower of mine. His name is. It's not a game. I kept getting him confused with Gamer Boy because they both have game in their names. Okay, thank you. That helped me out. I knew it wasn't Gamer Boy by the way he was talking to me, and I've talked with him quite a bit. So yeah, good clarification. Thank you. Don't go shin, homie. Don't go shin.
Fuck.
Don't you cuss on my stream, Nathan Drake. Dude, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, man. There's not any YouTube tutorial telling me where I'm supposed to go from here. And I don't want to. I literally fell all the way down to the train, and it broke my heart. But you know what? We're back up here. So, what's good, baby? And I got 3 days before Ghost of Yote comes out. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Like Dying Light. Honestly, Dying Light, I haven't been playing it because I just feel like I've already played Dying Light 1 and 2, and I'm not getting into it as much as I thought I would. Like, dang it is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's because I played the other two. I wanted something new and refreshing, but it's the same old. But it's still a lot more fun than the first two. It's just still the same old. And I feel like Ghost of Yote is going to be the same old. I love the first game, but I just don't feel like it's gonna make me excited. I'll say, maybe John, maybe. I don't know. I don't even want to play right now, to be honest. So just, but I think if I give it enough time, I'm going to want to actually play it and get into the story. Okay.
Fuck.
I told you, John. If we play it, all I want us to do is literally go to dark zones and scavenge. That's it. Because I want to do the stories and everything by myself, to be honest. Unless I get to a boss that I can't beat, then I definitely want you to help me out. Let's say, you think the side of this train? You think this way? Oh, dang it, John. If you're wrong, we're really screwed, my friend. But I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you. No, no, John! Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! It was so hard to get up there.
God, here.
It was so hard to get up there. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm sorry for the cursing, but like, golly, man. That's not even John's fault, but dang, oh, golly. Oh, it took me so long. Oh,
Okay.
shut up, wife. I made it all the way up anyway. Oh, golly, this game could piss you off. I thought it was a pet. I'm sorry. Oh, John, why you being so sentimental today? You usually love when I fall and get pissed off. You know what? I'm not even mad, man. It's just at this point, I don't even know where to go after I go up there. So I made a little tutorial for other people. Oh, well, this will be a good tutorial to show people how to get past the first train. All right, first train, left side, boom, boom. We on whole speed mode right now. See that? Boom. There you go. And then next, put our foot somewhere around here, and then fall backwards onto the lazy boy. Yep, that's right. All right. Sometimes you could just kind of wiggle your way. See, this is another way for the first part to get just only through this middle part. But if you can
Okay.
do it, you can 100% do what I'm doing. You can
Uh,
100% do it like
uh,
this. You're not supposed to. There's a different way to do it, but there is a way. Ooh, and then
God.
sometimes you get, oh, shut up, John. You such a troll. A troll with sympathies. That's what you are. So, like I just showed y'all on that part, you could get up like that, okay? Now, this is the part where we have to be careful. See, like that? Yeah, I really overextended. That's the only way to get past that part. And boom, and boom, and boom. See, I have become a pro at this game, to be honest. The countless thousand times I have fallen has made me into the master of walking. Bro, I wanted to make a TikTok video of something while I was out bike riding today. There was a cow outside. Dude, they're so scary and it's black too.
Shit.
Okay, and the
Oh.
cow being black has nothing to do with me being scared, okay? It's just black cows. Look, I think they're mostly males. I could be wrong. But it was literally playing with hay. It looked cute, but it looked like it could smash my face in. So I was scared, man. Doesn't goes to you think about no, it comes well, I don't know when
Fuck.
the third is, but it comes out in 3 days from now at night. So 3 more days, baby, and then I get to be a samurai. You know what annoys me is because we already had Assassin's
Man.
Creed do the Japanese ninja, and I see on a review somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, this weapon, the same weapon they have in Assassin's Creed, where you can literally kill someone from a distance silently." Okay, that's not. It's brand new from Assassin's Creed, but it's not brand new. And some reviewer was like, "Wow, it's such a cool item. You can sneak attack them from a long distance with a ball and a chain." It's the same move from Assassin's Creed, dog. What are you so happy about, dog? It's like stupidity. No, imagine there's no delay, John. When a game is a week away, there has never been a time in gaming that has happened. The only time that anything psychotic has happened in gaming is when people were tricked into thinking the what's the they were Chinese developers and they showed us a clip that looked like what is it what was it's the game where you play as humans in New York and Washington D.C. and you shoot and it's like a looter shooter. What is it called? I don't know. I forgot what that game is called, but there was a Chinese developer that made it look like he could make a zombie version of that game instead of Ubisoft, and they literally scammed everyone. For years, they kept pulling out a trailer. The trailer looked dope, and they promised everyone, and literally all it was to get pre-order money and scam people. I remember that was one of the biggest scamming games that's ever came out. It's always got to be Chinese people, huh? But Chinese people do a lot of good too. So Ghost of Tsushima come out on the second, so it technically comes out in the 4 Uh, No, it comes out in 3 days. You know me. I can't let you go, even though I understand your logic right there, but your logic is wrong. For some, it might though, from different time zones. But for me, as for me, it comes out at 9 o'clock in 3 days. So, but for other people, it might be the fourth day. So, using logic, if it comes out on 3 days, whether it's night or not, as long as it's not the fourth day, that's still the same day, right, Johnny? We could logically agree to that without you looking like a Riri, right? So for some, it will come out on the fourth, but for some, it's going to come out in 3 days, right? You know how time works, right? In 24 hours, and you know different time zone of different countries and
Crap.
continents. We all know this, right, Johnny? Don't make me get disappointed in you. I'll say. All right, up we go. This where you just put your leg right on there, right here. No, I suck with time. Well, you suck at a lot of things, but that doesn't mean you're stupid. Just means you don't know. You see how I did a backwards compliment right there? That I used to do those pretty well. Uh-huh. When I used to troll my homies. Uh, it means I'm the. Don't say that, John. I could. I told you many times you're not dumb. Don't call yourself stuff, man, or it might happen to you. Words have power. That's why every time I call you dumb, I say your actions is dumb, not you. Uh, Ooh, I see myself right there, baby.
Yep.
Oh, mother duck
Oh.
sauce. Oh, you duck sauce. Oh, you duck sauce. Oh, you freaking duck sauce. You're such a fat jello man. I have no idea. I don't even know where to go after the top of
Whoa.
this. I know exact. This is gonna be my third time getting up, but there is not information online because this game is still obscure. So no one really has put out a guide yet,
Up.
which kind of sucks because this game needs
Oh.
a little bit. I literally someone should have put train and should have came up, but nope, there ain't no information. So if anybody sees this because they're playing this game like me, at least you'll know how to get past this part. After that, I can't help you because I have no clue.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy, keep the old panties in there, homie, and your sweat stains, nasty boy.
Whoop.
Oh my god, with your come on, grab it with your fingernails, your toenails. I know they're long. John, is your toenails short? I hope they are. Or are they like witches' toenails? Okay, so this part, you'll know when you get it right when your foot can get on top of this brown suitcase. So, and be careful of your aiming. I like to back my foot up as much as I can. I think that's when I got it the most. Yep, see? And then boom, just like that. So just back up your foot as much as you can until you reach that suitcase. I think who I think I know who your character's based on. What? Is Castle? Queso? Who's Queso? I thought he looked like Seth Rogen, man, with glasses. That and if you don't know who Seth Rogen is, the actor, movie producer guy who's Jewish and smokes a lot of pot. I don't know who the Castle guy you're talking about is though. Okay, this part we want to get to the other suitcase, so we need our foot right there, just like that. And then you need to carefully, just like that. I would get a better footing, like this, and boom, twist your camera angle, boom, and then oh, be careful, twist your camera angle, boom, walk like a duck, squat like a duck, and then once you get on here, you're actually pretty good and safe. Okay, now you got a time to relax and think about your next move, which is right here, my
Oh shit.
fave. Oh, I almost messed up. And the next step is sticking your nasty little feet right in that crevice right there. Oh, oh. Okay, we're not close enough. I told you. If you need to adjust, don't be scared to adjust. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Uh, oh, snap. God, what is these annoying bird chirpings, dog? Oh no 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 you bitch! Oh you bitch! You stupid bitch ass game! Oh I can't like this game. I cannot not cuss. It's just so hard for me. Oh, it makes me so angry. Okay, you know what? We said we weren't angry. We're not angry. We're having fun. This is fun. Yes, this is fun. Shut up, John. This is fun. We're having fun right now. Oh my gosh, I just want to freaking kick this guy in the face. We're having so much fun right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, you're right. Shut up, John, you troll. You ain't on my side. You just here to see my downfall, dog. Oh. Alright, people. Like I said, for this part, keep your foot as far as you can, and then you just try again. And if it feels like it's not enough, try it again. Try again. There you so what's that? It was from an old girl band. What were they called? Destiny's Child. If you get try, just try again. It's something like that. I don't know. It's a long time ago.
Ooh.
Dust yourself off and try again. That's how the song goes. Oh,
Ooh.
you bitch! You stupid bitch! Oh my
Ooh.
god! Real? Oh! Okay, if he fell off tomorrow, whenever I'm on your side, am I ever? Yeah, that's true. You're my
Shit.
enemy when it's games like this. You say, you golly.
Ugh.
Oh no, not down the mountain. Come on. Oh, like, dude, we just got past the second train. Like, that would just, yeah. Like, come on, dude. At this point, I just
Ugh.
want to know where I'm supposed to go after I make it to the top. I have enough perseverance, and I've been up there. I know I can do it. I just don't know where to go after. We are just a little lost in the sauce, homie. What's these monkeys laughing at me? Shut up! Whatever you are, you're annoying. I think you got. Shut up, John. Oh my god, dude. He's just. And Mr. Captain Obvious over here. Okay, okay. Remember, place
Yep.
the foot in. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh crap. Oh
Shit.
crap. Okay, there we go. Oh, he slid by himself. Good, good, good. That's good. That's a good sign. Okay, I think. Oh, sometimes when you grasp this with your foot, you might not be able to see it. That's a big problem. Okay, my foot must not be back enough. Okay. All right, there we go. I felt the grip. You feel the grip once you. Um, John, if you don't stop being such a thorn in my ass, you smart Alec. Uh, your name ain't Alex, homie. Okay. I don't know why this game is so addicting. Like, look at it. It's just something simple that Uncharted would let you just parkour through, and like there ain't like it's so easy. But look at this. Oh, it's not a game. What's up, homie? Yeah. Thanks for joining me again, brother. Good to see you. Lingo could have kissed. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep cussing the fuck I want today. Tell me what to do, man. You little grown ass man. You a tiny grown ass man. I'm a big grown ass man. I say what the fuck I want. All right, I'm just kidding though. I do need to stop cussing. Apologies. But I'm telling you, if any game could not help my cussing, it's this game right here. This game is not meant. It's actually very good at teaching me patience and perseverance, though, huh? Because honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I hate games like this, but this game is just different. It's just something about it. It's just so good. Every step feels like a puzzle. All right, I told you for the third time we have. Well, let's not speak too soon. We're not there yet, but almost for the third time, we are making a. Oh, you. Oh, yeah, I know, right? This game, I can't really keep up It's I don't know who's manipulating me. I don't know who's on my side. The guy needs to go to the restroom, but for some reason he can't pee outside. Like it makes sense if he had to take a number two, but he keeps saying he has to take a number one, and he wants to find a restroom. Like what? It's like in your dream. Like it makes no sense. Shut up, John. I'm not gonna fall. I believe in myself, and I believe in the power of friendship, homie. When has the power of friendship ever failed in anime? Poop out the window. Yeah, he don't even need to go poop though. He just wants to go do number one. But he's so awkward that he's on this long journey. Now, this game is actually pretty sad. I could already tell because yes, there's some weird things about it, but there was some cutscenes that shows him at his house watching One Piece like a fat slob sleeping, and apparently he had a family and a child, and it looks like his wife and children. His wife left him and took the children. So kind of a depressing theme, but that's what's probably happening. Yeah, I definitely think. Oh, that's actually a good theory. Yeah, I didn't even think of actually. Yeah, he might be dreaming, and all of us in the morning we have to go pee right when we wake up. Right? He might be dreaming and really need to go pee. That's actually a good one. He forgot how to do anything. Yeah, he's just such an awkward guy. But funny thing is, I have met people like this in real life that are just so introverted and scared of talking to people that they sound like a pushover, and they get like they can never express. It's just kind of like you just want to tell them, hey man, just spit it out. It's okay. No one's here to judge you. Like don't hold your tongue and just let us know what you're thinking, homie. Because the way you're going about it is making everyone nervous.
Shit.
Let's say, but it's something you got to get over, man. Being an introvert is a choice. I used to be an introvert myself. What if he's making it to heaven and the P is the mind? Wait, mind control of the devil? What in the heck? That's a crazy theory, dog. John's theory is a little bit more logical. That one, that was out there. I'll say that's not a game. That was a little cray cray. But you know what? We see a bunch of men dressed up as donkeys with big old dingaling peeing. There was one scene where a donkey literally peed in front of him with his dingaling, and he literally had orgies with donkeys naked all around him, waking up. So you might not be too far off, actually.
Oh no!
This game is just that freaking weird that you might just
God!
be right. Who knows,
Creep!
man? Oh, please. Out of all the. No. Oh, thank you. Oh! And
Shit!
that's how the. Oh, I got cocky. I got cocky. I was so set up to be good right there. Oh my gosh. It's all right though. All right. Okay. All right. So this is the third time I made it up here. I have no idea where to go. I went to the left, but I slid all the way down, as you can see. And I tried to go to the right, and because of the incline, I went all the way down. Those are monkeys. Monkeys. I hear monkeys. Yes, that sounds like monkeys or parrots laughing at me. I'm about to go to PetSmart and go choke me a parrot. I will say something, and people that really love animals, whether they're fish or not, might hate me for it, but I was on drugs. But I got banned from PetSmart in the city I lived in, um, because I was high off of drugs one day. And if you go into PetSmart, they have those fishes that says beta, right? That means that can you climb the train anymore? No, you can't. It ends right there. So they had bait. I'm sure if you've been to PetSmart, you know what I'm talking about. They have one fish in like a plastic little container. And I don't know, I was really high, and I heard that those fishes are separated because they'll attack and kill one another. So that day while I was high, I put both the fishes in one container, trying to see if they'd fight. And then a PetSmart person that I've known for years, because I would go there to buy my animal stuff, yelled at me, and then I got thrown out of the place. Well, no one actually threw me out, but yeah, I got yelled out of PetSmart. It was very embarrassing. My city is small, so there's only like one PetSmart, one Best Buy. So I got to be careful wherever I go in my city because it's a small city. I got pissed off at Best Buy one time and I cussed like in front of the whole everyone could hear me and I was about to break everything inside the Best Buy. And I go to Best Buy quite a bit, so I had to go back and apologize. Otherwise, I'd never be able to go back in there. Yeah, it is what it is. Does this character look like Queso? I don't know who is Queso, dog. What are y'all talking about with Queso? And what if the pants look tight because God is trying to say He's making what the freak? Just uh, it's just a skinny little. What? What, man? This is- Wait, who is Case? Oh, Case. Oh, Queso's a streamer. Oh, dude. For a second, I thought you meant there was a guy named Queso from that '70s show. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show. I love that show. That TV show was epic when I was growing up. I loved watching it. Now they have it in y'all's generation, but it doesn't hit the same. It's cringy actually. The old ones are so good. But yeah, Queso's a streamer. No, I don't watch streamers myself, so that makes sense. There's no way it's this way because that's just the incline is too much. There's something I'm missing. I know it. I know in my knowers and my knowers. You know what I'm saying? I know in my knowers and my knowers that I'm missing something right now.
God.
I'm tired of going up this train. So we're gonna
Oh
figure
no.
this out.
Oh. Ow.
Right, right. Yeah, if it's not that way, it has to be the other way. So I agree with you on that part. Do you see another way? Do you think like we can make? Yeah, you might be right. That's fair because what if you say you don't like a streamer, then people say you're a hypocrite? Oh, yeah. No, I just really don't watch streamers. I've never watched any streamers. And now on YouTube, I have watched streamers like dramas. I don't know why. I don't even watch the streamers themselves, but I like to see streamers drama. It's like watching reality TV for our generation. So, I know like offline TV and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know them, but they were pretty entertaining until a lot of sexual allegations came out and stuff like that. What do you think's gonna happen when you live in a house full of grown people that are over the age of 21 that are still young, but they're still young in their own mind, and they just party and have fun together and stream all day, get drunk and party, huh? What do you think's gonna happen? A whole lot of trouble, my friends. I've been there. I've been to many parties in my life, man. You cannot just live in a house with females and boys and not think that something's gonna happen with alcohol and always spending time together. Yeah, sexual things are gonna happen. People are gonna things might happen when you're drunk that you don't mean. You know, like and most of these girls as well. Yeah, well, there was a guy that I really liked there. That got kicked out of that group. His name started with an F or something, but he supposedly was flirting with all the girls, and I used to do that too. But then he kind of touched them when they didn't want. Like I don't believe that BS, man. If it was so, then at least speak it out at that moment. I do know that some women that feel it very uncomfortable, but it's like every scene I saw him, he just seemed like a natural, charismatic guy like me, able to talk to women and be comfortable around them. But then again, while he was drunk, he might have done something he shouldn't have done. Which Fab might was oh yeah. It started like yeah, you know who I'm talking about. It's not a game. Yeah, I really like the dude, man. Like and if he made a mistake, he made a mistake. But I'm not gonna do this cancel culture nonsense unless he murdered someone or if he was a pedophile. Like we don't know the real story. We just hear from these girls allegations. Just like all these girls like that suck dick to get famous in Hollywood. Like okay, it is bad that the men took advantage of them, but they let the men take advantage by manipulation. which is still bad. But the thing is, they wanted fame and money more than their own integrity and morals. So they let the man force them to give them oral sex or whatever it is, which is wrong, right? But also, the women should take accountability too. You let greed and money make it. Now, a lot of people might like be against, but this is, we're not talking about the R word here. We're talking about doing something. We all have free will, right? Unless someone forces you, physically force you. Now, yes, there is manipulation. There's gaslight. There's all sorts of way to do something to someone in a mental state to weaken them. But let's be honest, most actresses in Hollywood that came out and said, "Yeah, this guy producer touched me," blah blah blah. They could have just came out right then and there, but instead they waited and waited. And let's be honest, they waited because they know that they want to get money and get rich. So their greed overtook the harm that those people were doing. And then more women got molested because more women were more about greed and money than their own personal struggles. So I have sympathy for them. Yeah, I have sympathy for the women. Like they got manipulated, but money was on their mind more than that. And now they're coming out and saying all this. And some of them, they're just saying it just to sue men that are rich and screw them over, like Jack Black. I mean, not Jack Black, Johnny Depp. Look at Johnny Depp's situation. And the David thing was, oh, hey, you're going to have to explain the David thing to me. I stopped listening to his music and stuff because I felt like God told me, like, hey, don't listen to his music, like his music video. Because I was actually watching his music video for 5 seconds. I saw a girl dead on the bed and stuff, and I stopped watching it. And then I heard all this news about, oh, yeah, he murdered, like, he's a murderer, possibly. And then I heard other news that he didn't murder someone. And but then I'm thinking about like the video and stuff, and then where I stopped, I'm thinking maybe he did murder this girl. He knew this girl, like it was in his car, like they would see. So he was actually dating her, and he was a pedophile. Let's be honest, it is what it is. But like if there was no connection between David or whatever his name is with the girl, then yeah, someone could have just killed her and put her in his car. But the guy knew him, dated her, and also it was in his car, her body. Fool's a psychopath, dog. It's hella sad, man. I feel so bad for her parents and everything else. David, oh, you actually know this too, Johnny? Oh, I guess yeah, you guys would know this more than me. Now they got evidence. Oh yeah, dude, 100%. You have to be stupid to think it's not him, or be an ultra fan and wish. But dude, let's be honest, man. I told y'all. I told it's not a game earlier. Y'all's generation is a little bit twisted, man, and not in a good way for at least rappers and stuff and all these people. Like when I was growing up, like even Tupac was not a gangster. Did y'all know that? The generation of mine where we say we love Tupac and stuff. Tupac wasn't a gangster. He became a gangster after he started rapping. He went to Juilliard, man. It is a pristine college university. He went to the top of the top. But we got Tupac and Biggie and these people died. But y'all's generation, you have like more than 15, 20 famous rappers that's already been murdered, dead, or OD'd off of drugs. Like y'all's generation really popped off like in a crazy way. And now you even have rappers like David that literally murders and rapes women or whatever. He raped that young girl, I'm sure of it, and he murders and mutilates. Like what? Y'all's generation is in like the rap scene is in a demonic place, man. Unfortunately, like when I was growing up, I did listen to some demonic rap, like death rap and stuff like that. But like Tupac and Biggie, like I used to love their music and stuff, man. But like even Biggie Small, he said, "When I die, I hope to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit." And that's one of his lyrics for a song. Like now he's in hell, and I'm sure he ain't liking it. Um, but dang, it really does suck, man. The generation is just getting worse, dude. Yeah, Tupac, like he sang for the people, like that's why it resonated with so many people. He wasn't a better rapper than Biggie Smalls, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys are even into hip hop, but he wasn't a better rapper than Biggie, in my opinion. Biggie was definitely better. Like Biggie, 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 can't you see? Oh man. he has so many good music, and his lyrical genius is amazing. The reason why everyone loves Tupac though is Tupac spoke about his mom. He spoke about the tragedies in the hood, so people that are from the hood can relate a lot more. You know, it's very different. But they both died. It was all orchestrated by Suge Knight. We know this now. Um, but like I said, that was only a very small amount of people. This generation, too many people are dying and getting murdered, and there's too many demons, dog. And young kids and people, they probably love his music, and even though he murdered a girl, they probably will still listen to his music. Like, how crazy is that? You still, oh, I love this murder. Like, what? Nah, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. And he was a Black Panther and not like Marvel. Right. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I don't know, man. I don't like cancel culture either, though. Like, a person that makes mistakes can be forgiven and they could change, man. Like, even if they did something completely wrong, even murdering someone, that person can change for the better. I'm talking about being a better person. They can. I know this because I've seen people that's changed. But then again, that's only if they change. Some of these youngsters, like, they're on demon time, man. Straight up demon time. Don't care about nobody else except for themselves. I've been that way myself when I was young, but they're just psychopaths out there, man. And the young people, like, they adore them. Like, look at who's that guy that's married to yeah, I don't know if he's still married to the Kardashians, the youngest of the Kardashians. I don't know if it's the youngest, but like that guy, literally Travis Scott, yeah, had a concert. Had dude, that was a ritual from Satan, dude. If you see some of the video, you even see. I think one video showed a demon. I don't know. It could be AI. You can say whatever you want, but dude, doing it. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I know. I made it, Johnny. Let's see what happens. But dude, he had multiple people die at his concert, and you know what the young kids did, man? They said it felt like they were in hell. They interviewed some of the kids, and they said it felt like they were in hell and dying, hearing screaming voices of people dying left or right, and they were in literal hell. And how he made Astral World, where they died, it was literally Illuminati, like his mouth coming in, and you see pyramids, the eye, like everything Illuminati and devil and Satan worshiping. And then he has like eight. That dude, that's a sacrificial like ritual that he did. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if he's a father and he has a daughter and he loves his daughter. That fool is straight on Satan time. And if he changes to become a believer of Christ, hey, just as easily as I think he's on demon mode, I will forgive him and think good, good on him, man. But for right now, that fool is straight up demon, dog, in my eyes. Straight up demon, dude. Jid, hey, Jid is Christian. I didn't know that. Who's Jid? Is he a streamer? Because there is a black streamer that was quite popular, and then he turned Christian, and I was like, oh man, I told you Jesus is on the way, man. Because he just turned Christian out of nowhere and started like going all for Jesus. But I know that very well. Jid is a rapper. Oh, that's cool too. Then I don't know Jid. Um, Shoot, I wonder if he's making Christian music actually. Kanye. Kanye says he's a Christian, but he's not. I want you guys to really now. I got to be careful because I'm not Kanye, right? So I can't tell you who's not a Christian. But the Bible's pretty clear. You can't work your way into salvation. But if you see a Christian, you can see them by their works. And everything that Kanye does, it's either he's a Christian, but he's completely lost because of his bipolar disorder and his meds or whatnot. Because how is a Christian that says made Jesus walks and stuff? Like, I love that song when it came out. And then he says he loves Jesus, and then he says, oh yeah, I have sex and fornicate with a bunch of women, which is a sin. And it also says, oh, I'm gonna make a porn website. Like, does that sound like a Christian to you? It's like having a pastor at a church, even if you're not Christian. As an atheist, you go in there and the pastor's like, "Hold up, 1 second, congregation, while I shoot up my needle shot of heroin into my veins before I preach to you." That's how it's like. You know, it doesn't mean that they're not a Christian. It means that they're in the battle. But the way Kanye's been working about it, it seems like he don't know the Bible or God at all, and he just thinks he does. And in the Bible, there's actually a verse, and the verse literally says this. It says, "You heal people in my name. You cast out demons in my name, in the name of Jesus." Oh, I might lose it. And he says, but Jesus says to them, "Get away from me. I never knew you." So Kanye could be one of those people. That's literally from the Bible. The Bible says that. It said, "You did this in my name." You said, "You casted out demons in this name." So they did supernatural miracles in Jesus' name. And God says, "Get away from me. I never knew you." That could be Kanye. I hope not, though. But who knows, man? Some pastors do that, though. Yeah, some pastors do, John. That's what I'm saying. Like, John, if you ever gave your life over to Jesus, don't pray about it, and don't just go to the first church and think I need to stay here, because not every church is good, man. I've been to some. I told you my stories the other day. Chairs getting thrown at, everybody wanting the pastor's attention, and the pastor's full of pride, and the pastor's kids is doing dope with us because his dad's not a good guy at home. Like, dude, but the pastor I have now, I'm telling you, there's the devil out there, and he doesn't want you to succeed. So he'll lead you to the wrong church. Oh yeah, it's not a game. You were there to hear my stories, man. Like, the devil is just right around the corner with his demons to make you go to the wrong place and not know the word of the Lord, man. You got to find the right place, man, full of good people, and you'll know if they're good people if it's not just, "Hey, welcome to our church," but they actually, if the church service is, if you ever go to a brand new church, this is a tip for anybody that ever finds Jesus. If you go to a brand new church and you stay there and you don't feel something, like anything from the worship to the sermon, you don't feel nothing, and then afterwards, nobody comes up to you and says, "Hey, how are you doing? Like, what's your name?" Like, and not try to get to know you, that's probably not the church for you, man, because it's superficial. Anybody, like, I hate fake ass. I'm sorry for the cursing. I hate fake people, man. And you could tell a fake Christian from a mile away. Oh yeah, they'll go come up to you and say, "Hello, how are you doing?" But that's it. Surface level BS. "Oh, I'm a Christian, so I have to say hello." No, man. A real Christian is more than that. Nah, yeah, being nice does not mean you're a Christian, okay? Actually, being nice is the one of what Jesus says that makes you go to hell. Like, not being nice, but like being self-reliant, thinking you're better than everyone else because you don't sin, you don't lie, you're not a bad person. Everyone's a sinner. A real Christian would understand that and know that we all make mistakes, man, and they would have more forgiveness. But you see some of these Christians out here say, "Oh, we can never forgive." Then you're already off the Bible. You're already against Jesus right there, man. Because Jesus said you can't go to heaven without forgiveness. It's simple as that, man. And yeah, no, it's not a game. I'm glad. I appreciate that you took my advice, man. I hope it helps you in the future, bro. For real, man. That would be pretty much everybody is a Christian. Yep. Everybody's a sinner. The only thing is everybody can't be a Christian because of their own choice. It says it in the Bible. If you can confess the name of Jesus Christ as Lord, you are saved. But that doesn't automatically make you saved. From there, a seed is planted, and then things happen. Like in my life, supernatural things. Demons. I saw demons. I had my arm healed. You know, I've done very bad and disgusting things to people, and they forgave me, and I didn't go to prison. Like, there's so many times I've seen God save my life. You'll know. Yeah, me too, John. I have a feeling this ain't the right way.
Oh, crap.
I was kind of feeling that. All right, I gotta be really careful. We might go straight to the bottom again. I do hope both y'all, man, one day have that experience like I did, man. But without all the pain that I had to go through. When I played Death Note with this guy named Psyche, Name physic has seen he has seen sirens and stuff. Oh, oh. Hey, who knows, man? The government could have already implemented like, cross species from humans to like animals, Like that's demonic. um, yeah, I told this story to Johnny Boy, but I don't think I told this to you. Not, it's not a game. I've been to churches where I've seen demons come out of people and blah blah blah, but just like John's so interested with the sirens because he imagines sirens naked with boobies singing. That's what interested. This, as an evil mermaids, John said. Sirens are not evil mermaids, man. They're a whole class breed of themselves, in my opinion. They sing to make people crash. Old little myth. But if you told me that your friend saw that stuff, I would tell you I would not disbelieve him. I would say he saw a demon. Oh yeah, they're definitely in the lore. They're not good entities, of course. Now, when I was in rehab just last year, not this year, the year before that, I had two non-Christians that came into my room in my dorm of the rehab, and none of them believed in Jesus. I was the only one, and I was teaching them the Bible. And afterwards, we got to talking, and I showed them the dollar bill. I said, "Look at your dollar bill. Turn it around, and on a dollar bill there's a pyramid, right?" And I told them, "What does a pyramid have anything to do with the United States?" And even the Latin words on there, it says for God, like it has nothing to do with Jesus. It's completely satanic, in my opinion. And this one mall that was in Japan, a big pink one, before it collapsed, people saw demons. Yep. So I have these two guys. One guy has been homeless for 10 years, and his mom was going to come see him the next day, so he was nervous. So he decided to join us in our Bible study. His name was Jacob. And I had Cody, who is John's age, 20 years old at the time. And Cody comes in, and he doesn't know God at all. He's never been to church, he's never done anything. But the thing about Cody is, he had a very small pamphlet of the Bible. That's why I started talking to him. And Cody's in there listening to me teach him the Bible, and Jacob is listening, and then we get to talking about spiritual stuff. And I told him, has any of you guys had like the Ouija boards or had girlfriends or done witchcraft? Because those things could bring demons into you. God says so in His Word. Now, one of the guy, Jacob, he was a little bit older, but I'm the oldest. They put me in the wrong age group, by the way. So they go by age, like 20. If you're 20, you will go with the 20s. If you're 30, you go with the 30-year-olds. I was to go with the 30-year-olds, but they messed up my age and put me with the 20-year-olds, which is another testimony in itself because I asked the counselor, I said, has there been any time in the history of this place being open that you put someone in the wrong age class? And she said, no, you're the first person ever. So back to the story. We're all in this room, and then I start to pray, and Jacob is on his knees, and he has his hands together, and he puts his elbows on the cabinet, and I start praying, and I say, if any demons are in here, let them be gone in Jesus' name. Blah blah blah. It's because in my school has played with. Oh yeah, I definitely stay away from it. It's not. I'm telling you, you don't want demons in you, man. Now this guy's been homeless for 10 years, okay? But he's a normal guy when he's sober. Like he's completely normal. You there, Kakashi? Stop it, John. Nah, man, I'm nowhere close to Kakashi, man. But so Jacob is praying, right? Or I'm praying out loud, right? I'm saying in Jesus' name, any demons in here, and mind you, choke like I'm me, okay? It's embarrassing, okay? Like praying, even lifting my hands in there, it's still hard for me to do because I want to think I'm cool or whatever. But I was praying, and then this guy starts shaking and convulsing like, yeah, and I look young. And so he starts convulsing and shaking the cabinet and just growling. I'm talking about at the top of his lungs. And mind you, there is everybody in their dorm rooms on each side, all the way in a hallway. There is no way nobody heard him. I'm telling you, There is no way. And this guy is shaking and screaming at the top and just growling. He started growling, dude. And I stood up and I jumped up to my feet. And Cody, the young 20-year-old, because Jacob is like 26 or something. I'm 35, right? Or 34 at that time. And then Cody stands up and he looks at me and he's scared. I could see it in his face. And at first I was freaking angry because I was thinking, dude, I just taught this guy for an hour, opening myself up, and now he's making fun of what I was teaching him. That's what I thought at first. But, if you're doing a joke, you would stop, right? He didn't stop. He kept shaking and growling even louder. And that's when it clicked in me. I was like, oh, snap. This one has a demon in him. And I'm a Christian, but the thing is, I don't think I'm the best Christian because I'm still like messing up a lot. I'm still sinning and I'm trying to do better with God. But I see this guy, so I'm like, okay. But then I knew God says he's stronger. He made the angels and the demons. Like he is stronger. Like he didn't make the demons; they chose to be demons. But he made these things, so God is stronger, right? So I went over to Jacob's side, and even though he's shaking, my worst fear was if he was going to attack me, because in the Bible it says that sometimes demon possessed people attack people, and they were strong enough to make 10 people bounce off them, like literally, like anime. All right, doesn't every Christian mess up? Yes, they do. But compared to me, Johnny, actually, there's millions that mess up like me that are Christian, but there is other Christians that live normal lives, right? That maybe lying or just watching porn might be the worst thing they've ever done, right? I'm talking about me. I've done a lot worse. So that's what I just mean. But yes, everybody's a sinner. Whether you lie or you murder, it's the same to God. Now, back to the story. The guy is still shaking and growling, and I come to the right side of him. I put my hands on his shoulder while he's shaking, and the guy tells me, Jacob tells me afterwards that he levitated half a foot off the ground. He felt his body levitate. Now, he told me that himself. I promise I don't want to lie, so I will tell you when I had my hands on it, I did not feel him levitate, okay? So he could have been having like an out of body experience, okay? But I had one hand up in the air. I was praying for him, and then Cody was to the left because I told him, put your hands on and pray. But mind you, he's not a Christian and he's never seen anything like that. So he's just kind of scared and freaking out, dog. And I'm praying and I'm saying, in Jesus' name, let every demonic spirit be gone. And while I'm praying, the door of my room opens, and the door is heavy, and nobody is allowed to come into your room unless it's a counselor, okay? So the door opens to my dorm room. I open my eyes, and the Jacob guy is still growling, even at that point. Okay? So this is a real deal. He's still shaking and growling at the top of his lungs. My door opens, and I see the light come in, and I open my eyes waiting to see if it's a counselor, because what am I gonna say? Like, this guy is shaking. I have my hands on it. It looks crazy, right? You could just imagine what someone would think if they walked into this. They'd be like, what in the satanic ritual is going on in here? Okay? But the door opens, I see the light, but I see no shadow of a person's footsteps. And I promise you, with my own eyes, I've seen this. The door just closes by itself in an inside room. And then right after, I was like, what the heck just happened? And then I stopped praying. And then Jacob jumps up and he pushes me. He doesn't push me hard enough to knock me on my butt, but he pushes me. And his face, he's like a half white, half Mexican. So he's a little brownish, but his face at that point was like an albino man's face. He was completely white, face completely flushed white, like you just saw a ghost. And he pushed me and he said, I don't ever want you to pray for me again, because he was so scared of what just happened. He has no idea what just happened to him. And I told him, relax, because I kind of was freaked out too. But I said, sit on the couch. You're good now. The demon's gone. All right. I already prayed that. The demon is gone. Let me pray for you again. So we prayed for him a second time. And funny enough, right after that, it was medicine call for us at rehab, where they give us medicine to wean us off the drugs and stuff, right? He so I go to get my medicine. Jacob's in the front, and he's told everybody that's sitting on that bench, like about 10 people, that, oh, Chocopie just casted a demon out of me. You know what that makes me look like? a freaking psychopath to non-Christians, okay? And even to some Christians. It makes me look like I'm crazy. So I had this hipster next to me arguing with me. He said, "Do you know Jesus went to the Buddhist monks to get trained?" And said, and then he started saying, "Are you saying I'm gonna go to hell?" And I said, "I'm not saying you're gonna go to hell, brother. I just know what's in the Bible." And then another black guy I did Bible study with almost fought him like with his fist, and I told him to calm down. It was a whole crazy thing, man. And then at the end of the day, another person in my group, he was a Satanist. And after that happened with Jacob, he came over to me and said, "I'm going to burn all my Satan's clothes." So he went to a pit that we had where we burned our papers, and he burned all his satanic, whatever he had on, his shirt and his like pendants. He had a bunch of pendants that were satanic. He burned it all. And after that happened, there was a guy that had a girl in there that she got murdered or died in front of him. I don't know what the case was, but he felt like it was his fault, probably drug overdose. And God told me, well, I got to pray for her. I'm cutting off this story, but to the quicken story, but I got to pray for him, and God told me two. He gave me the number two in my mind, so I told him I don't want to offend you, but I read him Bible words first, and then I prayed for him. And I told him, don't tell me anything, so I can let God speak to you. And then God told me number two, and I told him, I don't want to be insensitive. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. But did she die 2 years ago since this happened to you? And this guy came into this rehab looking like he wanted to kill himself. And then he told me it happened 2 years on the day. So the day that I talked to him and prayed to this guy, another person, that girl died 2 years ago on that very day. He told me. And after that, the next day I saw him, his face, his aura just completely changed. He was like a brand new person in that rehab center, man. And oh man, I have so many stories from that place. I only stayed there 12 days, guys. And I just saw God just keep coming over and over, just like doing miracles, dog. One homeboy was a gangbanger, and his dad actually was a very famous gangbanger in California that had a whole prostitution ring. And I even got to get him and give him my testimony a little bit, and then we also prayed and he accepted Jesus with me. Two people actually did that with me, and that kid, I felt bad for him because his dad, is not a good dad, and also he doesn't know the Bible yet, so he doesn't know. He said he murdered someone that R worded his sister, okay, but and I asked him, oh man, that's crazy, but like, did you are you're forgiven? And he told me out of his mouth, and he's still young, so he doesn't understand, right? He told me, man, no, the only thing I regret is I didn't kill him myself, because he killed him with lace. So that guy that R-rated his sister, basically, that guy came over to him asking for drugs, and that guy, that the youngster that I talked to, that his dad's a big time gangbanger in Cali, he laced the drug with fentanyl, and he murdered him, you know, instead of stabbing him or shooting him. So he told me he felt regret that he didn't stab or shoot him instead of killing him like that. So that's not the right way to think, of course. So that's why I said he got a little twisted. Um, Unfortunately, he got kicked out of the program. I chose to leave. But yeah, a lot of things happened in there, man. Anyways, I know y'all. One time I pulled my hands full force in between a wall and pole, and I turned left. It was even weirder because I held it for 59 seconds. The heck? Makes you look like Batman. Y'all tripping, man. Anyways, anybody else, especially y'all's, man. I hope y'all listen to some of my stories, man, just to help you in your own life, man. Because when Jesus comes into your life, you'll know what it kind of will look like. The stories I told you is barely anything from what happened to me in my childhood when I first met Jesus, man. I have stories for days, man. Yeah, just keep it in the back of your mind. It's not a game, man. Whenever the Lord comes into your life, man, at least you'll know that it's Jesus. What a crazy, there's a lot of things, man, that happen, like supernatural things in this world, man. And a lot of them are demons, dog. And the ones that help you, that's God and his angels, man. Protecting you and protecting your life, man. Means you and Johnny Boy both have got a mission on this world, man. Your life still has value. Now, I was able to tell that story because I'm still completely lost. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I should go to the left side, but the incline is so steep. Oh, don't you trip there, buddy boy. Don't you dare. Now, those rock looking things are slippery, so they're a big no no. Turning was something. Let me see what you. I saw what you wrote, but I didn't really completely understand it. Let me read it again. You said one time I put my hands full force in between a wall and a pole. I turned left. It was even worse because I held it for. Oh, it was like that. So what do you mean by like was it a supernatural thing? I put my hands full force in between because I punched a lot of holes with my fist, probably over 20 to 30 with my fist going through the wall. And oddly enough, I've never hit a stud, which is a 4x4 wood that would have probably broke the bones in my hand. I got very lucky many times, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. Because why would you hold it in there for 59 seconds? So you were angry, right? So that's an angry thing. So but I'm not. We all get angry, right? I just told you I've punched like more than 30 holes in walls and stuff. But was there anything supernatural that happened? I don't know what happened. My friend told me to. Oh, so did your friend piss you off or anything before you do that, or what? Like why did you just punch a hole in the wall? Just because your friend egged you on or something? Then I did it between the door, then my hands floated, and I wasn't mad. What do you mean by it floated? Like I want, yeah, I need deeper explanation. I wonder if I'm going the right way. If it's supernatural by God, I will tell you right now. Well, some things I realize now after being a Christian that it was God, but I'm telling you, if it was Jesus, you would know. You know. Now, if it was something evil, that's harder to know, right? Because we all have different belief systems and stuff. And you might think it's a jinn or some kind of thing, and I know that it's a demon. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, I was never mad. He said it was magic, like it just happened. Oh, if it's like that, that's just I don't know. Maybe the Matrix. Like I was like I was controlled by something. Oh, like that. I see. You have any problems saying Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior? Why don't you just say it right now in your house by yourself? Maybe you just tell me yes or no if you did.
Whoop. Oh no.
The Bible does say even the demons know about Jesus and
Oh
knows that he's God. So it's not really like a good radar test, but
shit. Oh.
hmm, that could be something supernatural. I'm still confused on what you actually did and why your fist was in there for longer. Like, but you said you don't really. You didn't really have control of your body at the time. So that does sound like some kind of like demonic, uh, oppression or something. But then again, it just I don't know. Like, there's a lot of questions I have. Like, did you guys smoke weed? Were you guys drunk? Are you sober minded? Like, I need more, and I need to know what the heck exactly you did. Because if it's just punching a hole in the wall, like, dude, I've done that mad. Pretty, I can do that sober. Like, I don't even have to be mad. I can punch a hole in the wall. It's easy. But I just want to know, like, but you're saying that you did it without you even noticing you did it. That makes me feel like that's a little different. So, what did you actually do? Are you just saying you just punched a hole in the wall? Because I will be honest, when I worked out, I was, decently strong, but I'm not a strong guy myself, and anybody can punch a hole in the wall. Anybody. Like, I could literally show you on stream right now, but it pissed off my wife. I could punch a hole in this wall of mine right now, like so easily. You know, way easier when I'm mad. But oh, that's good. Hmm. I don't know. I just think that was well. You said it's pressure control, but I just think maybe it's pure pressure. I know you said pressure control. I'm not trying to make it seem like anything. I don't know the whole story or situation, nor was I there, so I can't really tell you anything else. I'm just thinking maybe your friend told you to do something, and because of peer pressure, you just did it, and you didn't think you could do it, but you did. You know, that's all I can see out of that. I don't think it was anything supernatural or anything. But like I said, I wasn't there to know what the heck you're actually talking about. It's not a game, so I could be not understanding correctly.
Oh crap!
Oh crap! Gosh, am I going the right way?
Ooh.
My hands, I put them just like this, in between the pole. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Pole and wall. Wait, are you saying? See, this is what I said when you and Johnny, but when you guys describe something, are you like describe it in detail? Are you saying that your hand went through a pole, like an object? Like you're telling me that your hand went to an object that it shouldn't have gone through, and when you pulled your hand out, there was no hole or any damage. That's what I need to know from you right now. Then I would understand what you're saying.
Ah.
Now, if you if you're telling me like how I'm thinking, nah, okay. I was about to say, then I don't even know how to describe to you if that's like what that is, because that's not no demons, that's not no Jesus. Like I don't even know what to
Oh.
call that other than a glitch in the matrix. Like I have no idea. My hand was flat, but I know your hand was flat. But like, what do you like? Like, was there damage to the structure afterwards? Like, was there a hole of where your palm went through or your hands went through? Like, is there like, okay, so it's not a supernatural thing. It's just you did whatever your friend told you to do, and your hands went through it. Dude, I told you I could punch through any of these walls around my house as long as there's no studs. And yeah, going through it with your hands, like the way if you're telling, did you use your palm? Or did you use you're talking about straight your fingers going in first through the wall? Now even that is possible. Do you know that? People have shown that it's possible, but it'd be surprising that your fingers don't break their bones if you did that, to be honest. But if you hit it with your palm, you can still go through the wall quite easily. These walls are brittle, dog. Like y'all don't know, sheetrock is not the strongest object in the world. You know, most houses in America is built by sheetrock, but sheetrock is not that strong. But I would be. I don't think it's a supernatural thing, but I am. If you went through a wall with just your fingers, I'd be very impressed. To be honest, I wouldn't necessarily say it's supernatural. I'd say it's just impressive. Like, yeah. Okay. So I put the back of one hand on the pole, the other on the wall for 59 seconds. Oh, wait. This is completely something different. You're talking about just holding on to something like a rock climber, right? You're not talking about punching through anything. You're talking about you put your hand through a gap and you held it there for. That's what you're talking about? What should I look up on YouTube though? Like rock climbers? Am I right to what I'm thinking now? You just you're telling me you just gripped something like a rock climber for a minute, but that's how I'm reading what you're saying. And then my waist turned and my hand stayed there. And huh, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Uh, your waist turned and your hand stay there? What? So, well, you're talking like you didn't do this yourself. So, are you saying you blacked out? Well, you didn't black out because you know exactly what happened. Why do my hands float when I put them in between the door? Like, get up. I don't know. You're gonna have to send me a video to make me understand. I can't understand what happened to you, and I'm not saying it in a supernatural way at all. I just don't know what you're saying. It's not a game. That's my bad. I thought I knew at first what you were talking about, but then you talking about your waist turning and then your hand is in a gap or something, and I'm
Grip,
just a
grip, grip.
little bit confused. And then you say, and we're talking about supernatural stuff, and you said, "Is that supernatural?" So I'm just like, no, it doesn't sound like that's supernatural at all. It just seems like something that just happens. But like I said, I don't know, nor was I there to see what was going on with you to say either or. It just sounds like a cool. Well, I still don't know what the heck you did. It just sounds like a cool story that happened that no one will believe because it happened to you. Like when I had a bunch of friends in my car and we were high and drunk, I think, and it was raining on the highway. I was going like 60 or 70 miles per hour, and just to mess with them, I tilted the car steering wheel, and when I tilted the car steering wheel, I pulled the e-brake at the same time, and I thought it would just like stop and scare my friends. I was gonna put it down, but no, because it was raining, the whole car stayed in the lane, and it did a whole 180. And for a split second, we could see all the cars that were coming on the highway facing us, about to hit us, and then the car did a whole 360, and then it was facing forward. I put the e-brake down, and I started cruising and going forward, and my heart was pounding, and my friends all said, "Oh man, you're so cool!" And I took it, and I said, "Yep." But deep down, I knew I almost killed all my friends. But because there was no way I did that on purpose. That's another time I believe God saved my life. Hey, and you're telling me to look it up, but I don't even have a grasp of what you're talking about. To be honest, it's not a game. So if you're telling me to look it up, I'll look it up to see what you're talking about. But you gotta at least tell me, like, look up what though. Like, I have no idea what you're saying. Like, are you saying that you had a loss of control? Like, you know what was happening with your body, but you don't know what the heck. Like, you have no like control of your body at the moment. Like if that's what you're talking about, then okay, I see what you mean. You said, what you sending it on Discord or something? You're gonna have to tell me Discord name because I don't. I hate adding random people. So I'm gonna post it right here. But make sure you tell me your Discord name. That's for Discord. But it's not a game. I do not think what happened to you was supernatural. But I could be wrong.
Ah! Whoop!
Ooh, there you go. Nice slide. That message is my Discord. Do you not know what Discord is? It's a messaging app that most gamers use.
Where's the quad? Ah. Oh crap! Shit!
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Mhm. Johnny boy, if you're still in here, let me know. I know you downloaded Dying Light just to play with me. So as I have a little bit of energy now, and I'm getting bored with this, I will play with you if you're still in here. Yeah. Like I said, Johnny boy, though, let's just go to Dark Zone and scavenge stuff for just about like 30 minutes to an hour. And then I just want to do the side quests and stories by myself so I can enjoy the game. Look up why do my hands float up? Oh, is that a thing that just shows up on YouTube? Why does my hands float up? All right, let me look it up. What? Why do my hands? The first thing that shows is why do my hands sweat so much? Why do my hands go numb when I sleep? Why do my hands shake? So many people are saying some crazy stuff. Wait, why do my hands float up? Wait, when I are you sure there's even videos of this? When I put this is such a random thing. When I put them between a door, what? It's just the most random thing. I don't. Is this like a known thing that people go through? I typed exactly what you typed, and I'm trying to see what the heck is this? How to make your arms levitate? Is this what you're talking about? Oh my gosh! If this the video that I just watched is what you're talking about, is not a game. I could promise you 1,000 times that that is just nonsensical science of your body getting used to. If that's the video I saw, the video I saw, the guy was between a doorway, and he just put his hands and he put a lot of pressure next to both his arms on each doorway, and then once he got out, his hands started floating up. That's a scientific thing. It's like staring at those like things on YouTube that black and white spiral, and then if you look away, if you look at the palm of your hands, you see your hands like you're on acid to twirling. That this is a trick of biology in your brain. you know. But like I said, I'm not trying to discount anything you say. It's not a game. It's just I just don't know. So hopefully you understand.
Huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not. Trust me. Well, let me just pray this right now, man. Jesus, I just pray for it's not a game, especially Johnny Boy, because I love him, and anybody that watches this. I ask you to show them supernatural things, Lord, because they're impressed by such little because they haven't seen enough, Lord. If you could just show them, anybody that watches this, if you could show them your supernatural power and bless their life, I would be very grateful, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, man. Well, if anything crazy happens to y'all and you know it's God, please let me know. I would love to know, hear about it. I think I see something. Or is that just rocks? All right, Johnny, give me one sec. Let me finish this Grand Prix. Oh, okay, you're doing your thing too good. Because I was about to say, just give me a second. I think I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting somewhere. I'm a little scared, but I think we're getting somewhere, homie. Let's see. I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting to the top of the mountain. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. I don't want this game to end, to be honest. I want more like crazy puzzles and stuff, but to be honest, it's about time. Put in between the door after that.
Shit!
Yeah, it's your body. It's like I said, it's your body doing it. We've had stuff like that all the time. I used to when I was a kid, dude. When I was young, we had this game we called, and we make it's like a scary little story we tell, and then after we tell the story, we could literally, with our friends, lift our friends up with just our fingers. Okay, and we used to say light as a feather. It's seriously, I wouldn't do that this day, even for fun, because you do not want to open up yourself, especially if you're not a Christian. You can be demon possessed. I would not open up any doors for you guys to get demon possessed. But yes, dude, I'm telling you, this is a real thing too. And people just now, I remember years back, I saw a trending on TikTok where someone's sitting on a chair and their friends like pick them up with just their finger. Like that is physically almost impossible, right? But no, it's the mind and also physics in play. So, and biology, especially with the door thing. So, yeah, trust me, when God does something, you're going to be more shocked than you ever would be in your life. When my arm got healed, that's the first miracle I've ever experienced in my life that I cannot explain, nor can I say it's untrue because it actually happened to me. You know, I literally, a pastor, before I really believed in God, I started believing, and he just showed me signs like people coming to me that are Christian, helping me while I was homeless and stuff like that, and giving me money and helping buying me food. But then the first supernatural experience, I hurt my arm working out. I could barely move my shoulder. It hurt, and I went up to the pastor, a white pastor was like, and his name was John too. I told you a lot of good Johns in my life. But that Pastor John said, if anybody wants healing, come to the front. And I said, okay, you know what? I believe in this Jesus thing now. Let's see if this is like God says he heals. So I go up there, he holds my hand, and he starts praying for me. And right when he grabs my hand, I felt immense heat come from his hand into my hand, going straight from my hand all the way up to my shoulder, up into the point of where my shoulder was hurting, and it stopped. And after I prayed, I was like, whoa, what the heck was that, dude? And then I lifted my shoulders up, and the pain was instantly gone. Like it was the most crazy thing I've ever experienced. Think about it, you live your whole life thinking like, the air is there and the clouds is there, and if I stub my toe on something it hurts, like logic, right? And then you see and feel and you see something illogical that doesn't pertain to the science of this planet, this world happening to you, and you're just blown away, man. I even went to my Baptist or Methodist church at the time where my mom went, and I told the little youth pastor there, I said, I finally believe in Jesus. My arm got healed. And you know what he told me? He said, oh, no, that's devil stuff. Like, what? Are you stupid? The Bible says, like, we will do more than even Jesus himself on this earth if we believe in him. And this guy don't he's never had a supernatural thing happen in his life. It is what it is. Now I know that it's very commendable. He's never had a supernatural thing happen and he still believes in Jesus. That's very commendable. Jesus even says that in the word. He says those who believe without seeing these miracles is better than people like us that needs to see miracles. But for some of us, we need to see things. Woo! But anyways, I hope you boys literally see like the power of God in your life, man. I'm telling you, you can't go back. It's like the Matrix is choosing the blue or the red pill. I don't know which pill it is, but you finally wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, life is different now. Life actually has meaning to it. It's not just for me to get rich and have sex with many girls or get married and have children. Like there is actual meaning to life. Like it blows you away, man. It's crazy, dog. Yo, you're gonna find a glitch and go back to the beginning of the game. Dude, that'd be crazy, dog. Let's say, uh, you good, Johnny boy? I'm only trying to keep my word. I told you, I just want to play Dying Light by myself. To be honest, I'm being real with you. I just rather play by myself, but I'm only playing with you because you downloaded the game for me. So, like I said, it won't be the most fun, but we'll just go mess around, kick some zombies around, and we'll call it a day. And then I'm gonna start playing some of the missions by myself. Or how about better yet, screw Dying Light. Let's just play some Sonic together, man. For like about 15, 20 minutes. Let's play some Sonic and then let me play Dying Light by myself. I want to kick some. I need to do some missions and stuff. Like I said, I want to do it. I want to get through it by myself. That's the whole thing. The sense of accomplishment of beating something by yourself far outweighs getting help. Now in Demon Souls, I needed help, but a game like Dying Light, it's not that hard.
Okay.
Oh, we must be getting in. Oh no, look at the view. Anytime a game does this kind of view, oh, we're at the end of our story here, guys. Well, at least I didn't cut off the stream. We get to see how this ends. I know this is the end. There's no reason the camera's doing this. We're at the end of our journey. If we're not, I'm gonna be happy, to be honest. But I feel like our journey's about to end. Look how good I am at walking, dude. When I first got this game, I could not do this for the life of me. I would fall down every 2 steps. Look at me now. I'm a pro. I am no longer a baby. I am a man, homie. And honestly, even though this guy is like built like a loaf of bagels stacked together, let's be honest here. He went barefoot and just walked more than probably 100 miles. Nah, not maybe not 100 miles, but he walked far. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I did not stream playing this game. This man is a freaking beast, to be honest. I might have cussed at him and said a lot of things because he pissed me off, but this guy is a straight up beast, dog. Now, this is a long way for ending. Oh my gosh. Am I even going the right way? Imagine this is to show you that you're going the wrong way in the game. That would really suck. Would he? Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Oh, there's a campsite. Oh, wait, the game is back on, baby. Maybe this ain't the end. I don't know. But I do see smoke. Dude, think about it, dude. We did not know where to go. Johnny boy, you get this W. If you didn't tell me to go right, I would have never made it to this point. Now, I got to this point by myself, so I'm going to take the victory. But Because Johnny Boy told me to go to the right, I'll give him a little bit. He gets 10% of this victory of mine. Oh, boy. We are there, baby. We are almost there. Oh, that's where we need to go. Holy moly. Okay, so that's where the game, I believe, ends. And we are close, but I just hope I'm not going the wrong way to the ending. Oh, yeah, this is the ending. Okay, might as well finish this
Shit!
game. I know this is the ending. It has to be. Because I need headphones that aren't. Oh, man. You want to play? You don't even have headphones again? I can chat with you through the stream. Well, let's just play some Sonic, man. Because honestly, I want to play Dying Light by myself. Well, kicking zombies together also seems fun too. I don't know. Pick one, John. You want to play Sonic together or you want to play Dying Light? Let me know. Because like I said, well, if we play Dying Light, we're just gonna go mess around. I'm not gonna do any stories with you. Um, but I'm okay playing Dying Light or Sonic. Dying? Okay. Say Dying Light, man. I don't like to just hear the word dying, man. Ain't nobody dying here. I told you. So somebody already died at our hotel yesterday or the other day. Can you believe that? God was, man, I'm telling you, God is good, man. You know, we prayed for their family of whoever died. It almost could have been a homicide because my employee told me, hey, the guy next door was fighting with the guy beforehand. And then the guy ended up dead in my hotel room. Um, it's not the first person that died at my business, but I was just thinking the worst. I was thinking blood everywhere, guts, murder. Like, I was just thinking the worst. But you know what? My wife, our mentor, prayed for my wife, and then right when she came in, I had peace. And my wife had peace too, and she's like, I don't know why, but I feel like everything's gonna be okay, and everything was okay. Like I said, I feel bad for the family, but you know, people die every day, and I didn't know the man, you know. But I all I could see before I had peace was homicide, blue red lights of the police car, and homicides like taped all over my hotel. Like,
Who
oh
is it?
my god, and
It's
we're already
Nate.
in a bad place.
Oh, hey,
So
Nate.
Hey.
praise
It's good
Jesus
to see
for
you.
saving me,
Yeah.
man, and
Is
my
this your
business.
cabin?
Yeah, no, it's almost finished.
Oh, it's looking warm.
No, heck no,
Yeah.
John. John, heck no. Do not, John. I don't want you to do any of that. I don't think you really understand what I'm saying. I want to experience everything for Dying Light for myself. The only thing that we would do is just mess around, kick some zombies in the face, and just do some Dark Zone quests to get me some items like scrap. Other than that, I don't want to do no towers. Don't touch any of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go into your world because I don't want to get spoiled. So like that's what I'm saying. You might not have as much fun playing Dying Light with me. That's why I said let's play Sonic instead because I literally want to enjoy the game like totally my experience. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could stay up like that, like you need sleep, but sometimes like you just want to chill and one time play a game and that view happened, but didn't. That sucks. I read what you said, Gates again. Yeah, I could feel that.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Yeah, it's a
awkward
lot of work.
conversation with the moose.
it's cold out
John,
here.
Oh,
make your
yeah.
choice.
Yeah,
You know
yeah. No, I
what
needed
I want.
shelter.
I
Yeah.
just want your help with scrap and kicking some
So,
zombies together.
still headed to the top?
Oh yeah. Yep.
If
I'm gonna
that's
go
too
right
boring for you,
there
let's play
now.
Sonic.
Okay. It's a good to see ya.
Yeah, good to see you. Good
Hey,
night.
so just a little thing for this cutscene, okay? This guy is actually friends with this donkey, but he hurt this donkey's feelings earlier. I forgot what he did, but he hurt his feelings. Oh yeah, the donkey helped him with a lantern, but he's another guy, a human guy, came over and said, "Oh, how'd you get through the dark cave?" And he said, "Oh, well, you know, I just did it myself, you know." And the donkey was right next to him, so the donkey kind of got moody with him, and the donkey said, "I'm gonna build a bathroom." So at first he was excited to use the donkey's bathroom, but now because he hurt the donkey's feelings, the donkey's not letting him come inside the house. I can do those arc zone. Okay, cool. All right, as long as we have an agreement, then I'm cool, Johnny. To anybody else, you're thinking, oh well, why are you being like this to Johnny? But no, it's not about John. It's about Choco Pie right now. I want to enjoy Dying Light my way, and I want to enjoy the stories and climbing up the parkour. Like that's all the fun of Dying Light. If John does all the safe zones for me, then what fun am I gonna have in the game? You know what I'm saying, people? So it's not about not wanting to play with someone. It's about me wanting to enjoy the game for myself. That's all it is. So let's see what this cutscene shows. Is he gonna get to pee or not?
All right.
He's been holding it in for hours.
Who is it?
Hey, sorry, it's Nate again.
I really gotta pee.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to see if you had finished the
Yep.
toilet.
Oh,
See?
yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I just put the finishing touches on it today.
Oh, is it good?
I'm gonna teach y'all something right now, y'all introverts. You see, don't do that. Just get straight to the dang point. Get to the point.
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
He can't pee
Christine.
because he's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
introverted pussy.
What's that on the table?
Sorry, I cussed. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's, yeah, I've been working on a little
Just
map.
say, hey,
Oh,
can I
that
use
looks
your bathroom,
cool.
please?
Yeah, well, I gotta fill my time somehow.
Are
Don't
you also
waste
a
people's
cobbler?
times because
Yeah,
you're
I
too
dabble a little
scared
bit.
to talk to them.
They look comfy.
Goes with women as well. I'm telling you, if you're confident around
Well,
women,
good night.
I know
Oh,
it's
good
hard
night.
to be when you've never talked to too many. They will be far more relaxed and impressed around you, and maybe even start to like you. I'm telling you, confidence is a real booster, man.
Still out there, huh?
That's how Chocopie did it. That's how he got wifey over here. How you think he got
Can I
wifey?
come in?
By his charm? By
Yeah.
his good
Do you
looks?
wanna?
No. By his
Yeah.
charm, baby.
Why didn't you say
Got my
so?
wife
Oh,
on my
maybe just for a
charm.
minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
why
for a
is he
minute.
holding his
Yeah,
hand?
okay.
What the freak?
Maybe just stop in the
Is he
toilet.
gonna hold my wing
Yeah.
while I pee too? This is getting awkward, dog.
Wait,
He's gonna pee in the
Where's
golden
the toilet
toilet.
door?
Oh no! Where's the?
Where's the toilet door?
That sounds like some TV show ending. Imagine if it ended like that. Is it? Oh, are you serious? That's how it ended, bro. Okay, look how cool this game is. Look. There is so many paths. Like I can redo this. I'm not gonna delete this game because I can see that's where I fell. But if I didn't fall, I could have whole new puzzles in this game. Like this game has like so many routes. Look at all these routes. I could have went to the right, I could have went to the left, but because I fell there, I went all the way to the left. Like, dude, this game is freaking awesome, dude. Awesome. Baby steps. That's what the game's called. Oh my god. So I seriously went, oh my god. I seriously went all the way to the left and I went all the way back to the right. Do you guys see what I just did? Oh my gosh. I wasted so much time. Look how long I just get stuck at that one part. It's literally I love that they show where how you traveled. Oh, this is so amazing. We're going to just see how stupid Chocopie was. Oh, we're doing pretty good there. Dude, we were stuck at that one part for a long time. This shows our journey of my walk up the hill. Oh, dang, we really got stuck there. I literally went through a loop, wife, on the bottom. Oh my gosh! We went right all the way back down. Okay, now we're going to the left. Wow, I finally beat the game. I can't believe it. This is such a smart way to like show an ending with the developer's name. Oh, I beat the game, wife. Perseverance. Brother Dean told me for him to pee. He wanted to pee. But the story is basically his wife and children left him. He's a loser, but for some reason it doesn't even explain that. It just shows us one clip of that, and he's just watching an anime by himself in an empty house. But in his dream, I'm assuming he has to pee. So his goal is to pee, and he went and found the naked donkey, and the naked donkey let him in to pee, but the door handle for the bathroom was missing. No, everyone asked him that. They said, "Why don't you just pee outside in the woods?" And he said, "No, no, 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 no." That's exactly how this guy talks. You think I mumble? This guy is a mumble master. Oh my gosh! Look how much I'm stuck right there. Oh my gosh! Oh, he wet the bed. Yeah, he probably did. No, he was on the couch, John, on one of the scenes. So he wet himself on the couch watching One Piece. Bro, oh, dude, just seeing my adventure. And how far? Oh, so if I go all the way to the left, the game automatically transports you to the right, which is kind of smart because it loops around. Like that's pretty genius because it made it look like I was going, but no, it will loop around. Now there's so many secrets and stuff to this game. Oh, like yeah, see, I went to the left right there, but then we came out to the right. Oh man, so cool. What a game. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They didn't show One Piece, but on his TV that was on, it said next episode of One Piece. So yeah, he was actually watching anime, and that I thought was a pretty cool scene to put in there. He's gonna pee in a donkey's mouth or something, bro. The funny thing is, there's naked donkeys in here, and yeah, I don't even know why I should say this, but there's things called donkey shows. I'm sure you youngsters know what that means. Donkey show, something sexual with a donkey, right? Don't look it up. That's a sin. Bestiality is a sin of God. He's put it plainly in there. That must be the train. I'm trying to remember how from this map of all the. I remember the locations. I'm gonna look at. Don't you do it, John? Good. You better be joking. Oh man, I fell right there. Oh, that's another time where I fell pretty bad. Look at us trying to make it up there. Oh, it was so hard. I don't remember which part that was, but that must have been. Oh wait, that's by the Oasis. Oh yeah, oh that was such a hard part. Look at that. We traveled all the way to the right to get to the stairs. Start going up the stairs. Come on. Come on. Dang, I was stuck, huh? Oh, there was a time that I was streaming and I fell asleep too. I wonder if I'm confident because school, I have a lot of friends that are good. See, that's good to already, like, at a young age, brother, for you to be surrounded by girls as friends, it's good. It lets you know how to talk around it and not be so nervous. Now, unfortunately for us guys, we have this weakness. It's called when you meet a girl that you actually like, you start acting like a bumbling idiot. I don't know why all men do it, but all of us men are prone to do it. It happens to the best of us. All right? But the thing is, once you get comfortable with even the girl that you like, this is how I used to do it, okay? A little tip for y'all, okay? I was already a pretty funny guy in my younger days. So, and I was very charismatic, but I usually would just go up to a girl and then just be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then just make some jokes that would come up to my head and real fast. Like just make some funny jokes and be like, "Hey man, you want to go out with us?" Like me and my homeboy. So it makes it less awkward, right? Because you're hanging out. She's not just hanging out with you. She's hanging out with your homie too, and your other friends. So I was like, "Hey, you want to hang out with me and my boys? Like we're about to go do something." Most of the times we're smoking weed or doing drugs or alcohol, but easy, right? But when it comes to your crush, yes, it's always hard. Can't get around that, man. Asking a girl out is one of the most humiliating or gratifying or embarrassing things you as us as male people have to do. Because most time it's not the women that ask the men out, it's the men. Now some women do, but for most, it's men. And it's something that all men have to go through in life. Oh my gosh, look how much I was stuck right there. Wow. I even went all the way back down. Oh my gosh. I went all the way back. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. And oh my gosh. We went to the same place again. And look at us. Around and round and round again. Oh my gosh. Is that the train or what is that? I don't know what that is. What could have possibly got us stuck right there? Oh my god. Wow, we finally got out of that part. I don't have a crush though. Yeah. See, wait till you get a crush. That's where it gets hard, man. But having a lot of girls as friends, like I had a lot of homegirls growing up. Like every season, it's like I picked out a new group of girls to hang out with for my homies and me. It was always me. They never did jack crap except for have sex with them. Lucky them. But I'm glad I didn't because my wife was my first. Thank goodness. Now that should tell you Choco Pie did make some bad decisions because I said she's my first. So I made some mistakes during our time together. But that's why I love my wife, man. She's forgiving, she's patient, and she's stuck by me. Even though I've been a POS, man. I've been a big POS a lot of times throughout our marriage, but she's always stuck by my side. If you can find a woman like that, grab her as soon as you can. And if you can find a woman that won't call the police on you, grab her as soon as you can. Because there's way too many women out there that call police on men. Like my homeboy, who's a very introverted man. Second baby, nicest little white boy anyway you could find, but he just got because his girl is a gaslighting POS. She gaslighted him, and he got angry, and he threw a phone at the wall, not at her, but she lied to the police and said he threw the phone at her, which is assault. And because of that one call that she made, he couldn't see his daughter for years. There's evil people out there in this world, man. Be careful. I'm almost level 13. Are you talking about a Dying Light? I thought you finished the game. Shouldn't you be like level 30? Don't gaslight people. Don't be like that. Funny enough, I feel like this is gossiping, so I don't want to talk more about it. I didn't say her name, so I guess it is all right. But the crazy thing is, she's an alcohol counselor, but she drinks and does that. So she's already a terrible woman. Just be careful. Level 15 is max? Really? That's stupid. Level 15 being max is so dumb, dude. Should have been at least level 30. Well, it says it progresses quite normally, so I guess we'll see. Oh, I see. I see, John, what you're talking about. Kind of like Borderlands. That's kind of disappointing to know because I'm already at level 8 and I haven't done a lot of quests except for side quests, but I'm already on level 6, so I feel like the game's gonna is it gonna end quick or what if max level cap is 15? Oh, snap. Yeah, you better go to sleep. It's not a game. Tomorrow's Monday, man. And you're going to have a good week. Tell that to yourself, man. You're going to have a good week this week. Anyways, be blessed, my young brother, all right? Have a good time. Stay easy. Stay healthy. Tell your parents you love them, man. And have a good night, brother. Giant boy, give it a sec. I think we are at the end. Yep. Wow. Here's another game I beat. Oh, even an ending cutscene. What the heck? Okay, let me just see what this is real quick, all right? It is done. This is like a end game thing. People used to say that about me
Uh,
all the time too when I was
I
young.
was thinking.
You
Oh
could
yeah.
be. I can't be a comedian
Yeah,
because comedians you have to write out things or you got to be very quick witted. I'm very quick witted, but sometimes not. But I don't like writing out my jokes. I don't like saying my jokes twice. Like a lot of times in high school, friends will be like, "Say that again, say that again." I'll be like, "Nah, man," because like I think it's cringe. But as a comedian, you have to say your jokes again. You have to memorize these things. I don't like it. It feels fake. Like I'm very naturally funny when I was young, but I don't like to be. Like I don't have it in me to be a comedian. Maybe you do though, brother, and that'd be a good place to go. Being a comedian is not too bad. I like comedians, man.
never
I
mind.
listen to a lot of them. Theo Vaughn. If you want to listen to good ones, go listen to Theo Vaughn, and hurry up and go to sleep. But go watch Theo Vaughn. Um, Definitely Dave Chappelle. You have to. If you don't get his sense of humor, then me and you are totally different species of people. Dave Chappelle is the ultimate, but Theo Vaughn is very good too. Chris D'Elia is very good. There's many of them, but and Bobby Lee, yeah, he's alright, man. He's my people, but he's more funnier on podcasts than as a comedian. There's some people that are better and funnier. Theo Vaughn is very funny on podcasts. Stand up, not so much in my opinion. And there's some people that are good at both. Dave Chappelle is just a masterclass.
Okay.
Comedy's so easy for him. It's not. It's just easy. He
Uh,
even says so himself.
no, I was thinking maybe I should go for a walk.
Oh, wait a minute. I just pressed that he
A
didn't go for a
walk?
walk. This is
Yeah,
just a troll thing the game developers put on.
Who are you and what have you done with Nate?
yeah, no, it doesn't really make sense, does it?
No.
Look at
Okay,
that.
I'll
This is
just,
just a troll selection. Like, it's going to let us
I'll
pick
just
that
go
every
back.
time, huh? Ridiculous. All right, let's go for a walk again. And
Oh, no, I
second
really
thought,
feel like I should walk.
You really got ants in your pants this morning.
I
God, this
guess
game,
I do.
John, this game
How
is
is it
for
out
you,
there?
man.
It's
This is
really
like
cold.
you
Yeah, you know what?
in
Maybe I'll just
in
finish
a
this
game.
nap, actually.
Trolling game 101. Look at how much they're trolling us, dude.
No, I really feel like something's compelling me
See? Yeah.
to go for a walk.
Well,
This is the ending.
if
It
you got
doesn't
to
tell us
do it,
anything
I
about
feel
his
like I gotta do
wife and
it.
his
just
kid
remember
leaving
what I
him.
said about the top of the
He's
mountain.
just
There's
at a
nothing up
donkey's
there.
house and he
White
peed.
triangle, etc.
What
Yeah,
a
no, I
trolling
remember that whole
game,
thing.
dog.
I won't expect anything more beyond this point.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a walk for its own sake. I'm going into that understanding. I'm going into this understanding that.
The
Dinner's at
fact that
6.
the game is
Okay,
still
yeah, no, I'll be
going
back.
is,
Yeah. Okay.
I
All
love
right.
it.
Ooh woo.
Whoa! He just kissed that donkey and said, ooh woo. That, yeah, my wife said, what? Yeah, that's what my reaction is, but deeper. Like, he kissed the donkey on the cheek and said, ooh woo. Oh my gosh, it's his wife. No, that's a man's voice. That a man is not a wife. I don't. Okay. What? All right. Well, this is baby steps. In my mind, I believe I completed it because there's nowhere else to go but back down. Right. So, well, no, I still got to climb and stuff to get back down, but that's what he's with his wife. That it's not. No, he's cheating on his wife with a donkey with a big old pee pee. Anyways, I'm peacing out. It's not a game. You should go to sleep, brother. You got school. It's good to see you, man. Have a good day at school, man. Be blessed, all right? Anybody else? Be blessed. I know some people do watch some of these lives sometimes, man. So if you watch it, hey, man, follow. If you didn't like it, all cool, man. But be blessed, my people. Gold night. Oh, I have a gold night with some silver, homie. Thank you. All right, man. Johnny boy, hit me up. Hey, dark zone only, all right? But we switching off. Deuces, people.